magkakaroon ng masamang epekto yung dengue.
But I am very, very, very sorry.
Time to know the news of the week. I'm Ria Fernandez and this is the MB Rundown. Expect cooler days ahead as the State Weather Bureau PAGASA announced the end of the southwest monsoon, marking the nearing start of Amihan. Associated with the approaching holiday season, the wind is now in transition from southwest to northeast. With this, the onset of Amihan is expected to occur during the third or last week of October and usually lasts in February or March. PAGASA is still advising the public to remain alert for possible landslides and flash floods due to thunderstorms. Though no official announcement yet, former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque is inclined to run in the 2019 polls. This is according to President Rodrigo Duterte.
Sabi niya mag-resign siya, sabi ko, sige. Then immediately namili na kaagad ako ng replacement.
Mr. Duterte replaced Roque with Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo as palace spokesperson. Earlier, the president told Roque to abandon his Senate bid as he is not supported by the military. Roque said he will be on leave starting October 11 for an overseas trip but will return to the country on the 15th, exactly 2 days before the end of the COC filing. Meanwhile, former Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson confirmed her candidacy, while several individuals already trooped to COMELEC this week, seeking local and national posts. After 45 years in government service, Teresita Leonardo de Castro officially bowed out as the High Court's top magistrate. De Castro upgraded salaries and gave additional benefits to court employees. In a unanimous decision, she also concurred to set aside the voting thresholds in sorting out ballots for the VP polls recount. On Tuesday, De Castro joined her colleagues for the last time to preside over the third oral arguments on the Philippines' membership withdrawal from the International Criminal Court. Meanwhile, 5 Supreme Court justices endorsed to the JBC are yet to confirm their acceptance to the nomination. Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio, for the meantime, acts as the head of the judiciary. A new game development course is soon to become a hit in the country. More details in this report.
French game developer and publisher Ubisoft partnered with De La Salle University to put up a structured game development program in the Philippines. Bachelor of Science in Interactive Entertainment is a 4-year multidisciplinary program combining theoretical foundations with research and innovation.
So for me, this is a very personal thing. When I graduated back in the 90s, there was no game development course, but I always wanted to make games. So I learned about game development by breaking games, by looking into save files, by doing it myself.
Game development and game art are the major courses under the program. The goal is to train and produce future game developers for all platforms like boards, cards, mobile, or even through monitors with game controllers. Like 18-year-old Gian Mauricio, who is among the first batch of enrollees when the program is offered this year.
Games can also be used to teach people new things, to give people new experiences that they wouldn't be able to attain normally. Now, that's my dream, to give people something new through the use of games.
Eyeing to replicate the success of the degree program in Singapore's DigiPen Institute of Technology in the Philippines setting, Chief Go, studio manager of Ubisoft Philippines, stressed the need to invest not just in educational facilities, but also in finding the right employees to teach the course. Sooner or later, Go sees a boom in the gaming industry in the country.
We've seen this when we did it in Montreal in 1997, when we partnered with a university there. We've seen this in Singapore, where we partnered with DigiPen Institute of Technology. And it makes the graduates very attractive and very marketable, not just to game developers like Ubisoft, but globally. And this is the success we want to replicate here in the Philippines.
This is Hannah Tabius for the MB Rundown.
Probe continues over the link of government corruption expose to the death of Bulgarian journalist Victoria Marinova, this following the arrest of the alleged suspect, Severin Krasimirov. On Saturday, police found Marinova's body near a pedestrian alley in the northern town of Rus. Police said the 30-year-old journalist was raped, beaten, and strangled. In the last episode of her investigative TV show aired before her death, Marinova criticized the Bulgarian government for widespread corruption and giving strong pressure to media owners. Marinova is the third European journalist killed since last year for investigating government corruption. Meanwhile, these are the other top news of the week.
Cancer-free but suffering from Barrett's esophagus ailment. This is President Duterte's revelation amid speculations about his health condition. Mr. Duterte also clarified that he went to Hong Kong unannounced, not to undergo tests, but to shop for new clothes. The president flew to Indonesia after this week to attend an ASEAN event. Pilgrims and devotees lined up at Manila Cathedral since Tuesday to touch and venerate the incorrupt heart relic of Saint Padre Pio. During the welcoming Mass, Manila Auxiliary Bishop Broderick Pabilio urged the faithful to not just ask for personal needs but offer prayers for the country. The relic is currently in the country since last week and will stay here until the 26th. The Ultra Lotto 658 jackpot already surpassed its 1 billion mark, but still remained elusive. The jackpot prize is the biggest amount in the lottery history of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. The next draw is scheduled later this evening.
Let's take a quick recap of the MB rundown for today, October 12. Expect cooler days ahead as Habagat season ends, according to PAGASA. President Rodrigo says former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque is likely to run as senator in 2019. Chief Justice Teresita Leonardo de Castro officially bows out as Supreme Court's top magistrate. A 4-year game development degree is seen to become a hit in the Philippines. And authorities probe death of Bulgarian TV journalist who exposed government corruption. And that's the MB Rundown. I'm Ria Fernandez.